Kai Kara-France versus Steve Erceg might be happening since Kai Kara-France called out Steve Erceg, who would actually win this fight. Well, before we talk about who would win this fight, let's take a look at their latest performances, in which Kai fought Brandon Moreno for a second time, in which both started off very slow until Brandon picked it up, dropped Kai with a nasty body shot, in which he put more punishment on Kai, in which the ref stopped the fight in round 3. Now after this, Kai wanted to fight Amir Albazi, in which Kai outlanded Amir and had more takedowns than Amir, but Amir had more control over the whole entire fight, and Amir ended up taking it by decision. Now let's take a look at Steve Erceg's latest performances, in which he fought Matt Schnell, in which he rocked him in round 1 and then ended up knocking him out in round 2. Now after Steve Erceg went on to fight Alexander Pantoja, in which it was a very close fight. Both went back and forth, both had some great shots and kicks, both for their wrestling and grappling was great, but Alexander Pantoja ended up taking it by decision.
Now before I talk about Kai Kara and Steve Erceg, let me talk about how the fight with Kai Kara and Manel Kape almost happened, but it didn't. And it all started when Manel Kape caught out Kai Kara in UFC 293 when he beat Felipe Dos Santos, and ever since then fans have been wanting this fight, which that fight makes a lot of sense since Kai Kara is ranked number 4 and Manel Kape is ranked number 7. But the reason it's no longer happening is because Manel Kape is already booked to be fighting Muhammad Mokaev, who's ranked number 6. So now that Kai Kara caught out Steve Erceg for UFC 305 in Australia, which is where both men are from, I truly believe that this fight is actually a way better fight, considering that Steve Erceg just showed his true potential against the champ Alexander Pantoja, which it was a very close fight, but it's obvious that Steve Erceg still has some work to do before he gets another title shot. But I think he did good enough to say that he will give Kai Kara a pretty good fight, especially when it comes to grappling. So let's talk about how the fight will go. Well, I truly believe that when it comes to grappling and taking top control and submitting one another, Steve Erceg outperforms Kai Kara pretty easily. The only way I see Kai Kara having a chance at winning this fight and saving his opportunity of getting a title shot against Alexander Pantoja is if he keeps the fight on his feet and tries to make something big happen, because if he doesn't, then I easily see Steve Erceg winning this fight.